Hi and welcome to Tullao TV. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe and hit the bell button to get updates on the latest videos. Almost everything that we do requires some sort of planning, from making the bed, dressing up, cooking, to making financial investments. Everything, from the simple activities to the more complex and intricate ones, require planning, whether we are conscious of it or not. As Benjamin Franklin said, "If you fail to plan, you plan to fail." So what is a plan? Well, it is a detailed idea, proposal, or process on how to achieve something. Relating it to our topic in this video, a business plan is a written document that describes in detail how a business will achieve its goals and objectives. It serves as a compass, or a roadmap, or the blueprint that will bring your business to its goals. Sticking to your business plan is good, for it shows how dedicated you are to the plans you have put up. However, it would be wise to allot some space for flexibility, especially when you encounter both opportunities and setbacks along the way. But why write a business plan? First is for decision making. There are times when an entrepreneur writes a business plan in order to decide whether or not to really start that business. If along the way of creating the business plan, the entrepreneur finds out that the market is already saturated, or that there's not enough funding, or that there's a tight competition, or the market he initially targeted doesn't exist at all, then he should not start that business. Second is to serve as a guide. Once the business plan is done and the business is put up, the business plan guides the operation of that business. Third is to attract investors. A well-written business plan could also be used as a financing proposal that could attract investors or convince lenders to be the source of funds needed. Just keep in mind that a business plan should always be factual and objective. Do not fall into the trap of putting fantasies into your business plan. That simply wouldn't work. Another thing to remember before writing a business plan is this: be clear on your vision. You should know the heart of your business, where it starts, and where it is going. In other words, make sure you have a clear mission vision statement, for this will determine everything that you will do in the business from the start to wherever you are going. For a more in-depth discussion of philosophy, vision, and mission, just click the link in the description section below. Now let's talk about the parts of a business plan. Business plans vary from one type to another. Some business plans consist of just a single page, while others can reach up to 100 pages. Just take note, especially if you're a student, that like in any other papers that you do, the format, templates, even the parts may vary depending on the institution you are in. So if you're not sure about the right format to use, better ask your teacher, head, or boss about it. Number 1. The introduction. Here is where you briefly discuss your company, including the business name and address, the names and addresses of business owners or entrepreneurs, the nature of the business, whether it is manufacturing, merchandising, service, or hybrid, and the statement of financing needed. Number 2 is the executive summary. The executive summary contains the highlights of the business plan. It is where the reader will find out the summary of the things he will be seeing in the following pages of the business plan. It is usually written last and is usually summarized in 2 or 3 pages. Number 3. Environmental and industry analysis. This part contains the condition of the general environment, including social, cultural, technological, economic, and political legal conditions, as well as the conditions of the specific environment, like the supply and demand conditions, competitions, etc. Number 4 is the description of the business. This includes the products and/or services the business offers, the size of the business, the mission vision statement and the core values, the location of the business and its major physical assets, the comprehensive background of the business owners or entrepreneurs. Number 5 is the production plan. Here is where you talk about the manufacturing process, the physical plant, the machinery and equipment, suppliers of raw materials, and future capital equipment needs. Number 6 is operations plan. This involves the description of the company's operations, including the flow of orders for goods and services. Number 7, the marketing plan. Here is where you will put the pricing, the distribution, the promotion, and the sales forecasts. Number 8, the organizational plan. This part includes the form of ownership, the principal shareholders or partners, organizational chart or lines of authority, background of the management team, and the roles and responsibilities of the management team. Number 9 is the financial plan. You will put here the assumptions, pro forma balance sheet, pro forma income statement, cash flow projections, sources and uses of funds, and the break-even analysis. Number 10, assessment of risk. This part includes potential risks, internal or external, the strategies for preventing or minimizing risks, and the response to risks should they occur. Number 11, timetable or milestones. This part includes the formal registration of business, completion of product or service design, completion of prototypes, hiring of initial personnel, reaching agreements with suppliers and distributors, the actual production and initial orders, sales, and deliveries. The last one, the appendices. Here you can put the market research data, detailed financial projections, the curriculum vitae of the management team, the price lists from suppliers, and the profile of the competitors. Again, take note that the parts, format, and type of the business plan depend on the institution the writer is in or to the entrepreneur himself. And those are the typical parts of a business plan. Thank you for watching and see you in our other videos.